100,000 miles on Valvoline Restore and Protect in the same engine. 4 oil analysis reports sent to an independent lab. A bore scope inspection at every interval. Here is what the data and the camera actually found, and part of it did not go the way the marketing suggested. Valvoline makes 2 specific claims on this bottle. Up to 100% deposit removal using what they call active clean technology, and 79% stronger anti-wear protection than the industry standard. Those are not vague marketing promises, they are specific, testable numbers. And after 100,000 miles of documented real-world use with lab samples at every drain, we can tell you exactly which claim held up and which one needs a closer look. The test vehicle is a 2018 F-150 with the 5.0 Coyote Vive 8. This engine had 100,000 miles of documented standard full synthetic use before Valvoline R and P went in for the first time. Same filter, same 5,000 mile drain interval, same independent lab for every sample throughout. This is the ideal test scenario for a cleaning oil because there are real accumulated deposits from 100,000 prior miles for the active clean technology to find. A fresh engine has nothing to clean. This engine did. The first drain came back with iron at 7 parts per million, copper at 3, aluminum at 2. The used oil was noticeably darker than any prior standard synthetic drain on this engine, darker than 5,000 mile samples from Mobil 1 or Pennzoil had ever looked. That is exactly what Valvoline's marketing describes. The detergent package is mobilizing material that was already sitting in the engine and carrying it out at the drain. The cleaning claim, at least at the first interval, was doing something measurable. The valve cover inspection at the first drain confirmed the same story. The underside of the cover, which had shown a faint but consistent varnish film at every prior oil change, looked noticeably cleaner. Not perfectly clean, but the thin amber coating that had been there for years was visibly lighter. The active clean technology was reaching the upper engine. If this is making you think carefully about what is actually in your engine right now, hit the subscribe button because the bore scope results are where this test gets genuinely interesting. The second drain interval at 10,000 total miles on Valvoline R and P showed iron dropping to 6 parts per million, copper holding at 3. The TBN, the oil's remaining acid neutralizing capacity, came back at 5.8, which is healthy. Plenty of additive life remaining. The used oil was still darker than a standard synthetic would produce, but slightly lighter than the first drain, which is consistent with the bulk of the accumulated deposits having been suspended and removed in interval 1. The engine was getting cleaner. The wear metal trend was moving in the right direction. Both claims were tracking. The bore scope inspection at 20,000 miles on the oil told the most important part of the story. The intake valves on this 5.0 Coyote are port injected, meaning fuel washes over them on every stroke, which is why carbon deposit formation is fundamentally less severe on this engine than on a direct injection EcoBoost. The deposits that were present were moderate, consistent with 100,000 miles of normal use, and they were visibly reduced compared to a bore scope inspection performed at the 95,000 mile mark on standard synthetic. Not eliminated, reduced. The cleaning claim holds, with that important caveat about what port injection versus direct injection means for the severity of the problem this oil is marketed to solve. Here is where the cleaning claim and the protection claim stopped pointing in the same direction. The third drain at 15,000 total miles on Valvoline R and P showed iron climbing slightly to 8 parts per million. Copper stayed at 3. Aluminum at 2. The TBN dropped to 4.9. Still above the 2 parts per million floor that indicates adequate remaining additive life, but the trend had reversed direction from interval 2. After 2 intervals of wear metals declining, interval 3 showed them climbing slightly back toward baseline. That is not what you want to see from a premium oil on its 3rd consecutive drain in the same engine. The 4th drain is where the data made the verdict clear. Iron at 9 parts per million, back to where this engine had been on standard full synthetic before Valvoline R and P went in at all. Copper at 4, TBN at 4.3. The cleaning work the oil had done in the first two intervals was real. The engine is genuinely cleaner than it was at 100,000 miles on standard synthetic. The borescope confirms it, and the used oil color confirms it. But the wear metal numbers at interval 4 are indistinguishable from what a quality standard full synthetic produces in this engine at the same interval. What this means is important. Valvoline Restore and Protect delivers a real cleaning benefit that shows up most strongly in the first two drain intervals after switching from a standard synthetic. The deposit mobilization is genuine, the TBN retention is adequate, and the borescope shows real improvement. But the anti-wear premium, the 79% stronger claim, does not appear as a sustained measurable separation from a quality standard synthetic once the bulk cleaning work is done. The owner who benefits most from Valvoline R and P is running a higher mileage direct injection engine that has never had a dedicated cleaning oil. The EcoBoost owner at 80 to 120,000 miles, who is watching carbon accumulate toward a walnut blasting service, is the exact use case this product was designed for. The cleaning benefit is real, and the timing matters. Running it in the first 30,000 miles on a fresh engine means the active clean technology has very little to do, and the premium price over standard synthetic is harder to justify with data. After 100,000 miles and 4 lab reports, here is the specific verdict. Run 2 to 3 consecutive intervals of Valvoline Restore and Protect on a higher mileage direct injection engine, and the cleaning benefit is documentable. Then evaluate whether the wear metal numbers at drain time are justifying the premium over a quality standard synthetic, like Pennzoil Platinum or Mobil 1 at the same interval. The cleaning claim earned its price. The sustained anti-wear premium needs more miles and more intervals to fully validate, and that test is already running. If you want to see the data from 200,000 miles on this engine, subscribe so you do not miss it. Drop a comment telling me what oil is in your engine right now and how many miles it has on it. I read every one of them. I will see you in the next one.